Okay, let's see. Greetings, Star Wars stackers. Let's get this party started here. Um, I like to always do a little bit of a sound check at first, just because when I am wearing this helmet, it makes things a little bit difficult. So if you guys in the chat right now can hear me, please give me a 1 or let me know that you can hear me okay. Indy says he's ready. Let's do this. Sounds good, says La Plata Peak. App Stack is here. What's going on, RTS? These are not the droids you're looking for. Move along. Yankee says 2. I'm not here. Oh boy, Yankee likes to bust my chops. Jeff Cohen is here. How you doing? I'm going to give people a moment to step in here and while we get everything all situated. I'm very excited for tonight's show, everybody. We have a bunch of fun things in store for tonight. I'm off tomorrow, so it's looking like tonight could possibly go long. My buddy who is on tonight's show, he's a special guest, Silver Heist. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing well. Now, you and I were talking offline a couple days ago, and I know how you were saying you would like to stick around. I don't know how you're feeling about a 2-hour stream. How's that sounding to you if it goes that long?
A 2-hour stream. It sounds like Gilligan's Island.
Well, hey, listen, anytime you feel like cutting out, man, because I know you got to work tomorrow, don't sweat it. But,
All right. Sounds good.
just to let our viewers know, we have a bunch of prizes tonight. We've got at least 5 prizes that we're going to be giving away. So that's going to be a lot of fun. We have a couple things that we're going to be talking about. I'm going to be interviewing Silver Heist tonight to find out more about the man and just put out some questions to the live chat. Let's see. Let me just see who else has just popped in here. We've got Scully's Corner in here. Let's see. RTS guys telling everybody to give a thumbs up. Give me a like, everybody. Please do so if you haven't. Yankee says go 3 hours, wimp. Yankee, I might be able to. Depends on how. Sounds a bit muffled. All right, hold on. Let me try to fix the mic. Yankee, does that sound any better? Is that any better by any chance? Let me know. Silver Heist, do I sound clear to you or do I sound muffled to you?
You sound pretty good to me.
Oh, Yankee might be busting my chops again. You can't do that to me while I'm streaming, Yankee. You know how I get all nervous about that. Azzy Alchemist is here. How you doing, my friend? Give everybody about another 30 seconds to a minute, and then we're just going to get this party started. How was your day, by the way, Heist? Same stuff, different day?
Oh, it's okay. I was going to look for my headphones.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to put myself on something. I'll be back in a second.
All right, no problem, bro.
But today was good.
Good. Good. Let me let's see who else is here. Scully's Corner. Silver Stacking Capybara says the sound is better now. Okay, so it was coming a little bit muffled apparently. Mr. Olfang, hello, how are you? Thanks so much for coming. Let's just take another look here. It's kind of difficult juggling all these different windows while doing these live streams. Seems like we've got about 11 people right now. Hopefully I didn't scare everybody away from last night. Last night we had a pretty good stream. Guido Stacking and I, he was the guest last night. We had around, say, like 30 people on last night's stream.
Yeah, I caught some of that. That was great.
Yeah, it wasn't really it was like semi-planned, semi-unplanned. Monday night isn't typically the night that I stream. And you and I already had this booked, and then he and I started talking, and so he and I decided to do last night. But
yeah, no, that's cool. So you're anti naughty word catcher blocked the word Guido for a couple of
Yes,
weeks.
it did. How
That's
funny is
crazy.
it's funny. I don't know what you do for your channel, but there are.
It's free speech.
Oh my gosh. See, I try to keep it as G-rated as possible, maybe
Well,
PG.
so far it's been G rated. Well, I don't do streams, but my comments have been G rated. I've only had a couple of scary comments, but not that scary.
Right.
So I haven't set up a system.
There's downloadable lists. If you
Yeah,
type up, bad language list for YouTube filter, something like that. There's words in there that you would never even have thought of. I mean, originally I had
yeah,
like 5 or 6 in there, and
right.
and then I did this search. I'm like, holy cow, there is quite a bit. So yeah, so Guido was off of there. So he and I were talking. He's like, dude, I'm in your stream. I keep talking to people, and everybody's ignoring me.
Right.
And I'm like, what the heck is going on here? And then I
Well,
was
see,
look,
that's just normal for me.
is it just everybody's ignoring
It's
you?
like I come into a stream and I say stuff and everyone's talking. It's like junior high.
It is, right? Nobody ignores you. I just want to
Yeah,
say
no,
I just want to say hi to a couple other people who I saw just pop
sure.
in here. You guys from my prior streams have come across Frank 75139 and Greg Wook Wook. Those are the two other Star Wars fans like myself who are in the 501st Legion. But I have a couple close friends that just popped in. I have Ami Oe in here. She's wielding the blue wrench. We got Morgan Bafano in here. Richo's hunting treasure just arrived. We've got Precious Metals Updates is here. Yeah, last night was fun stream. Thanks, he says. Hey, thank you for coming here. So yeah, so yeah, Guido, he was blocked, and I didn't realize it. And then I was like, oh, wait a minute, maybe his name, the word is in my filter, and I
Yeah.
checked, and sure enough, there it was. So I deleted it. So now people could write Guido all they want on my channel. But why don't we get this party started here, and why don't we start with a quick warm up? I'm thinking it's time to already do a giveaway for those early birds that are here. What are you thinking?
That'd be great.
Okay, so let's do it. Guys, this is going to be very simple. And I'm going to just turn the camera around so all of you can see tonight's prizes. Bear with me. You guys are going to get a little motion sick here as I spin it around. Okay, so over here, we've got the first prize, which is going to be a 90% Mercury dime. Second prize, we have a 90% George Washington quarter. After that, we've got our sponsored giveaway brought to you by none other than Silver Heist himself, and that will be revealed shortly. And then as we work our way down, as we work our way down the line, we've got our third prize, which is two 90% quarters, and then the grand prize, which is going to remain hidden or like a mystery until later on. So you guys are going to have to wait for that. But for now, what I am going to do is I'm going to do a number. I think we're going to do number 1 through 15. Don't start guessing until I say start, guys. So have your number in your mind. I'm going to be doing 1 through 15. And when I say start on the live chat, you have to guess the number. And you have to be first, and you can only guess once. All right. So everybody knows. So everybody knows. There's the letter A. We're doing 1 through 15. The number's under my thumb. When I type go, you guys are going to start guessing. I didn't say to go yet. Everybody's guessing. Yankee wrote start. No, nobody start guessing. It's when I say go. Yankees causing havoc. All right. So, are you ready, everybody? Ready, set, go. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see who's gonna guess. Who's gonna guess? Nobody's guessed it yet. Stop. I see it.
All right, great.
I see it. All right, everybody stop. And this is according to my screen. Silver Heist, you're going to have to confirm with me, but this is the number. I picked 7. And the
7.
and the
Great.
first person I see who had that is Ozzy Alchemist. I don't know if you're able to verify if you want to scroll
Ooh.
up a little bit,
Oh,
but I have him first. I was watching it and he was the first one to come
yep,
up.
I confirm.
All right. So Ozzy Alchemist, I'm going to write your name down, my friend. You are the winner of the Merc Dime.
Nice
So
beer.
yeah, it's going to cost me more money to ship it to the guy because the guy's all the way over in the land down under. So so that's that. So
Send him a
Ozzy,
sticker.
what's that, man?
Send him a sticker.
Oh, he's gonna get a sticker. He's been one of my big supporters since I
Great.
started. So Ozzy, make sure you send me your mailing address, my friend, if you haven't done so already. And before we get into our interview and whatnot, I just want to talk real quick about today's spot check. Last I checked, Silver Heist, the price of silver was at $15.08, and the price of gold was down to $1,277.
That's a steal.
It's a big steal. And if there's anybody out there that's able to purchase right now, I really think they should. I mean, have you been picking anything up?
I did get something recently.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so
Do you want to show it now, or do you want to show it later on, or is it in
I
your
can show the
cart?
second thing now.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
I'm
right
gonna.
here.
All right, here I'm presenting to everybody from your screen, so you now have uh, control. Camera's on
I
you, bud.
do. Okay, great. So I just bought this.
Oh, you got a 10 ouncer.
I got a 10-ounce uh, British
Oh, is that a
Royal
Britann? Oh, what is it?
Royal Mint
Uh-huh.
10-ounce Britannia.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
She's beautiful.
Where did you buy it?
I got it at Atmex.
Oh,
I saw it at a couple of few different places, and I was spending my $150 worth of pennies on a
mm-hmm.
different purchase, and so then I doubled up and I bought this out of my own money. So yeah, so this is pretty awesome. I'm digging it.
That is awesome. I'm not much of a bar guy. I actually have a video that's going to be coming out, I would say, in a couple of weeks, where I'm talking about my stacking strategy.
Yep.
Um, and I talk about some bars, but I really don't have many. I have, a few 10
Yeah.
ouncers and some smaller ones, but I prefer the coins and the rounds. That's my just.
This is my first. I'm not sure I'm going to make a habit of it, but maybe if for every 100 ounces, if 10 of them were this, I think that would be a good mix.
Yeah, that's a good blend of different weights. I really love, and I'll show in a future video or possibly a live stream. Provident, they had the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse series.
Okay.
That's one of my favorite series to date. But
Yep.
then they ended the series with a 10 ounce bar that had all four of the horsemen, and it is
Okay.
such an awesome bar. The only thing
Yeah.
that bothered me is on the corner, it was a little bit
Uh-huh.
dented. It was like
Okay.
dented or a little bit smashed, but whatever.
I think I got one of my fingerprints on it already.
Yeah, but well, you're holding the whole thing, so whatever. It's fine, man.
So I
Um,
just saw someone else's interview with a LCS owner, and he said there's three things to look for in a bar: the mint mark, the weight, and the purity. So I think if you want to sell it down the road, you really kind of want a mint mark,
mm,
and that could be um, Sunshine Mint or the Royal Mint or Royal Canadian Mint. But
you're
I think that would be my one advice.
basically the ones that have the notoriety and the name recognition.
Yeah, I think name recognition will just give you a bigger market to sell to
Sure,
and a better price.
right. Let's see. Guido over here. He is saying, "Give me the power of the wrench." Guido, you are now wrenching. You should have a wrench. There you go. Bam. Um, yeah, Sunshine is pretty good, Guido was saying. The Provident 10-ounce bar, though, Heist that I got is basically for collecting mainly.
Uh-huh.
But so yeah, so spot prices are really low. Any of you that are kind of sitting on the fence or kind of newer to stacking, it is such a great opportunity for you to purchase some silver and gold. I'm just going to quickly also say hello to a couple of the people that I'm seeing in here. We've got Samantha Gilson. Hey, how are you? Silver Madness is here, by the way, everybody. Silver Madness, he's newer on the scene, and he's been one of my channel supporters. He's actually been sending me donations through PayPal. Great support for the channel. He actually is helping me fund these giveaways. So I just wanted to give him a shout out. You guys should check out his channel. He's got one video up, and he's going to be posting more. So definitely, you want to check out Silver Manus. We have NG Coins Love here. We have let's see, Clinton Varney is in the house. Hey, how you doing, Clinton Varney? Beans. Uh, good old Clinton Varney is here, my man. We have Max, such a deal. JBS, how you doing, Max? Max was asking how much the bar was. I don't know if he's asking you how much the bar was, or if he was asking somebody else. So how much
Yeah.
did you pay for that bar?
I think it was 170-ish.
That's a good deal.
Maybe 172. I had to pay tax.
It is what it is, right? What are you gonna do?
Right.
So after the spot check, guys, that brings me to the next segment of tonight's stream. I just want to quickly talk about my campaign to my 1,000 subscribers. So let me just quickly get this set up here.
I have a campaign to 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, we all do. All of
I
us.
guess so.
All of us.
Three subscribers at a time. That's my strategy.
It's a good. Hey, it's better than most. You know, some people don't have any sort of strategy. But everybody's. This is
My strategy is the YouTube algorithm. They feed me a few people a day. So
I feel like it's just such like an enigma. You know, a lot of people think that they know it, and they really don't. I last week around this time I was sitting at around 383 subscribers, 389, somewhere around there.
that's great.
And I had a decent bump over these last handful of days. So guys, the march to 1,000 continues. I sit at 442. So let's get the word out. Everybody, you should be enlisting and subscribed to my channel. I think also, why don't we get to the second prize, Mr. Heist? What do you think?
That's great. Your prize.
All right. So let me just present to everyone. Okay, everybody. I am going to turn this camera around. Let's flip it around the other way. Everybody get a tour of my office. Okay. All right. Second prize. Second prize right here is the 90% quarter. 90% George Washington quarter. Curious to see how well my viewers have been paying attention to my streams. So everybody, here you go. And Heist, this is open to you too, but you just got to be first to type it in.
Okay.
All right. So everybody, the question is this. Get ready. In a stream from last week and also in last night's stream, so in two streams, I was talking about silver rounds. What would I love to see the most in a silver round series? Go.
Oh, I know the answer.
Type it in, Heist. If you're first, it's yours. Whoever's first. Oh, I think Off-Grid Power got it, Heist.
Okay.
You were right behind him.
Oh, no.
You were
I'm
right
first on
behind him.
mine.
Yeah, but it goes
Wait a
first,
minute.
first on my screen.
Oh, I hear you.
But look at this. We've got you. We've got Off Grid. We've
Well,
got
I
Silver
said,
Manus.
can I say the answer?
Yeah,
Okay, I said monsters.
yeah,
What
yep.
he said horror.
He said horror.
I'm not sure. I might be wrong by saying monsters because you may be thinking horror
No, you know what though? The monsters is I'll put that in the same
category.
category. Yeah, because then we got Madness coming with horror and Guido stacking said horror movies. So
What's the
yeah,
scariest horror movie?
for me,
Yeah.
my scariest. Oh, and before I answer that, let me write down off grid power so I don't forget. Off grid, make sure you send me your just send me an email to remind me. I believe though off grid we have each other's mailing addresses, but I'm just going to write down the quarter. Off grid, he gets the quarter. Let me turn this back around. Okay, so my favorite horror movie or scariest horror movie, I would have to say it's a tie between two. The first one being The Shining.
Okay. I've never seen it.
Oh my god.
Only pieces.
Oh my god! And there's one scene in particular that scares me the most. It still it freaks me out. There's this one scene, spoiler alert, that I feel like if you haven't seen it yet, that you're never going to see it. So I don't think I'm going to spoil it for you. Is that a fair enough assessment?
Oh, for me, sure.
Yeah.
No, it was on Netflix and my wife wouldn't let me watch it.
Oh,
So,
there's this one scene that is just so incredibly scary where the little boy, he's like a 6-year-old, 7-year-old boy,
yeah.
and they're in the Overlook Hotel and it's completely closed down for the winter. Jack Nicholson is the caretaker of it, and
Yeah.
he's a struggling writer. He's there with his wife and his son, and the hotel is haunted, and the little boy is riding his big wheels, and the plastic wheels, they make this rumbling sound over the wood and floor, and then it goes over carpet and it's silent, and then back to the rumbling sound and over carpet, and he's going down these really long hallways, and this just eerie violin music is playing, and then he turns the corner and there's these two identical twin girls in blue dresses holding hands standing there looking at him. That is, oh my god, that's the scare for me. I mean, you're sitting there thinking it's two little girls, dude. You watch the movie, you'll get what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Right. So
The
these
other,
aren't horror movies, but these are the scariest movies. Clockwork Orange is the scariest
that's
movie.
scary because that's really going into, and if you're talking Stanley Kubrick, you know, you're going into like human nature and how
Yeah.
horrible humans can be.
Right.
That is very disturbing to say the least.
Yeah. And
Um,
suspenseful, there's an old movie with Audrey Hepburn called Wait Until Dark, and you just jump out of your seat. It's just
oh no, I haven't
it's
seen
crazy.
it. I feel like for me, my movie consumption kind of rests within the 70s to today. My father, you know, he would show me older movies and everything, but I never really got into them. Um, but the other scary movie for me has got to be Nightmare on Elm Street, the original from 1984.
Okay.
I saw that when I was maybe 6 years old by accident. That movie screwed me up, man. Screwed me up. Let me just quickly
Okay.
check with the chat. I'm going to see if anybody else has just dropped in. We got Paranoid Philosopher here. How are you? Come play with us, Morgan Bafano says. She knows that movie very well. JT Coin Rings. Hey, how are you? David Carlisle. Hi, how are you? Anybody see David Carlisle? Is he here? I haven't seen him. We've got Max. Max is saying Evil Dead. You know, Ozzy Alchemist is saying Saw. You know, Ozzy, the first Saw was pretty good, but that you know, the rest of them kind of got to be pretty cheesy, in my opinion. Have you seen any of those movies, Heist? Like the Saw
No.
movies? Yeah,
No, that's a little too much.
yeah, those are kind of in the category of like torture,
Yeah.
and it's just
Seven was torture, but that's really a very
correct.
dark, evil thing.
Yes, yes,
In a very scary human nature way.
yes, it is. So let me ask you questions now, all right? Because I have you on
Sure.
here for a reason. I've seen you.
Episode 4.
Episode 4. I've seen you on international stacker when you guys met up in Boston
Yep.
and you took his coins and ran out the lobby with
It was
them.
awesome.
I thought
Yeah.
that was hysterical.
He's
And I
a
was like,
fun
who is
guy.
this character?
Exactly. It's
And then
me.
and it's you. And then I've seen you in all the other chats and live streams, and I was really flattered when you reached out to me that you wanted to do a stream together. And so my question, I have a few of them.
Sure.
One of my questions for you is, when did you start stacking precious metals?
Well, I got coins when I was 6 or 8, but I haven't done anything with those for since I was 14. So decades passed, but I didn't spend them. I didn't lose them. So I've always liked coins and just circulated coins. So I got one peace dollar from my grandmother. My other grandmother gave me like Indian head penny. My uncle worked at a video arcade place, and he got a whole roll of silver dimes once, and so I got a huge jump start on my Roosevelt collection. But I hadn't done anything. So somewhere January 2018, I decided to become a stacker, and so I'm stacking silver.
Right.
And I kind of started with constitutional silver because I figured that's what I was familiar with. And it's sort of like collecting, but not caring about the dates other than pre-64. So I figured that was something I was familiar with. And so I started doing that without documenting my journey. I just wanted to buy silver, $10 face at a time. And then as I went to YouTube to confirm that I was buying the right stuff, and I found enough support to keep doing junk silver, I discovered coin roll hunting videos. So then I decided to try coin roll hunting and document that journey.
How long
So
ago?
that's
How long
that's
ago did you do the coin? Start getting into the coin roll hunting?
June of 2018.
Okay.
So I've been I do pennies and halves, and that's what my videos focused on. And I still continue to buy silver, but I didn't really post my silver videos. And then I think I got comfortable enough about showing what I had under my roof that I decided to show some of the silver that I'm buying.
Sure.
So.
How about gold? Are you into stacking any gold, or are you more mainly into the silver?
Oh, I would like to have more gold.
Oh, so would all of us, right?
Yeah. So I bought something highly collectible. I bought a lot of Apollo 11 coins, including the gold one. So I have
Oh,
the
wow.
gold. I have the gold proof coin.
Is that the one with the it's
The
kind of like
curved.
beveled? Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome. You got the
Yeah.
gold one?
Yeah, I got the gold
Oh my
curved. I
God.
think it's about a quarter ounce of gold.
Those are awesome.
So, yeah, so I saw this buzz about flipping them, and I thought, well, maybe I'll buy it. And then I quickly thought, I'm just going to keep it.
Right.
So, but if it wasn't for the buzz about the flipping, I probably wouldn't have gone for the gold. But then, so I came in thinking flip, but then decided to keep. So,
Yeah, I think a lot of us kind of start doing that, where we're thinking we're just gonna do some flips or what have you, and then we end up just keeping a lot of the stuff that we have.
yeah. So since I've lugged around coins since I was 8 years old, I've never sold a coin. So that could change. But at the moment,
I would imagine
I'm
too.
a buyer.
Yeah, but I would imagine. Well, right now is a beautiful time to be buying. I've only been stacking the last couple of years, and so I feel like I got in at the right time. And you know what? If it drops further, I would be so happy. Because for me personally, I mean, that would just bring my dollar cost average down.
Sure.
But I feel like right now, being that I've been buying in this range, this $15 to $17 range. Mid 2000s, I purchased just a small handful of a couple, 4 or 5 ounces of gold, and now the price sits at 12.77. I've purchased some, but it's been smaller increments, and I did buy a couple 1 ounce coins, but I've been mainly sticking to like the 1/10 or the 1/4 ounce gold coins.
Great.
Do you have any kind of like goals that you're looking to hit either in the near future or long term, or are you one of those guys that just you happen to see a good deal and you're just going to pull the trigger and buy it?
I have some goals. I'm not sure I'm a great goal setter, but I have some numbers in my head that I'd like to hit. But I think my wife gives me a reality check from time to time.
Yeah,
So
same.
there's certain principles that we need to abide to before the next purchase. So I'm always like the next purchase has to make sense, you know. So
Yeah,
so I could miss some time. I could miss a month. So I'm not a weekly buyer. I'd
yeah,
be lucky if I was a monthly buyer.
yeah.
Um,
I kind of fall in the same boat.
yeah,
Those
but
wi- those wives have a way of giving us too many reality checks.
well, it's good for you.
It is good for you. It keeps us in reality.
Right, I know.
Um,
So
when do you think you'll be done stacking? Ever?
when they take the silver out of my cold dead
I
hands, maybe.
figured.
Yeah, something like that.
Um, See, for me, I'm looking at my stack as you know, probably supplement to retirement.
Yeah,
But you know what? The way I am with the silver and gold right now, at least, I could see myself just growing really old, and then when I pass away, it goes to my children.
yeah.
You know,
As long as they
um,
know where you hit it.
yeah,
Because
exactly. That would
I have a friend who's told me some stories. I want to interview him on camera, but his dad was like an '80s silver hoarder,
really,
and they found, well, they knew he had stuff, but they were going through the house and finding stuff and then finding more stuff. So it was crazy. So you just make sure people know how much you have or where it is or something,
sure,
you know, because
sure.
you sell the house and you
Oh my
hit
God!
a,
And the people that move in,
yeah, they find the
oh
silver hoard in the paint can or something.
yeah. There was a video that just popped up into my YouTube or something, or no, it was Salvate Metal. He had a thing where he was talking about silver and gold finds, and people were finding like gold coins inside of a piano,
Oh yeah,
and
I
and
saw
like,
that video.
oh my
Yeah.
God, I'm like thinking about busting stuff down in this place,
Well,
hoping.
I was gonna send the link to Sal, but the story had a weird ending. So these guys in the Boston area about 10 or 15 years ago, they found all this paper currency, and then they went on like Jimmy Kimmel to say, "Look what we found," and they wanted to be these celebrities and stuff. But it came out that they were like roofers, and they found the money allegedly at the job site where they were working. So it didn't belong to them.
Yeah,
So they made up this elaborate story that they found it buried near a tree near this guy's house, you know, near one of the workers' houses, instead of saying, yeah, we found it in the rafters of the barn at the guy who we were doing the work for. So they actually never got prosecuted. I don't know why, but
wow,
they seem guilty.
wow,
So I'll say alleged.
wow.
So yeah, so you can't, it's not finders keepers.
Before I ask you a few other questions,
Yeah.
um, I'm wondering if it's a good time to do the sponsored giveaway.
Seems like a good time. Yeah.
You know, why don't we continue on with the giveaways? I'm going to turn the camera around.
Great.
Actually, I'm going to put it on you. So I'm going to
Cool.
let you present everybody. I'll tell you when it's on you. Okay,
Excellent.
it's on you now. So
It's all on me.
yeah, so everybody, guys, Silver Heist was awesome too, where he said he was going to sponsor a giveaway tonight. So the winner of tonight's sponsored giveaway, what most likely will happen, I'm thinking, what when you win, what do you want, Heist? Do you want them to contact you directly,
No, so
or have them email me?
I'm gonna mail this to you, and then you can mail it to your
Fine,
people. So
perfect,
to play by YouTube's rules, I'm giving it to you, and you're giving it to the next people.
fine by me. So let me do something real quick. Bear with me before we do anything else because I want to read some of YouTube's policies on giveaways. So just bear
Okay.
with me.
Yes.
And while I'm getting this loaded, do me a favor. Do you have a specific piece that
that I'm
is
giving away?
no. Well, yeah, actually, talk about that for now because I was going to ask you
Yeah.
another question. Go ahead.
Okay. So this is a 40% silver JFK. If you can see it, it's a 68.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just found this coin reel hunting last Saturday. So I plunked down a $500 box of halves
Mm-hmm.
on my kitchen counter, 7 in the morning, grabbed a cup of coffee, went through my halves, and I found a few pieces of silver. So when you get this GAW, you can. I found this. I found this silver. I found this silver coin in my pajamas.
Oh, I
How it
bet.
got in my pajamas, I'll never know.
Yeah, they're going to be so happy to say, oh, these were in Silver Heist pajamas. So before we go any further, though, I'm going to read these official YouTube disclaimers about giveaways and contests. So everybody make sure you listen closely because you have to abide by these rules. Number one, you must be 18 years of age to participate. That is the number one most important rule and policy that YouTube has, as well as mine. If you're not of 18 years of age, then you are not able to participate whatsoever. Number two, no purchases necessary. Number three, void where prohibited. Number four, YouTube is not a sponsor nor involved in the giveaway. Number five, all the items given away are gifts from the Stacking Stormtrooper to the winners. Number six, I'm going to explain any rules for the giveaway in the video or during the live stream. Seven, to participate, you must be a subscriber, comment, and like a video that is specified. Number eight, you must be present during the live stream giveaway to claim the prize. And number nine, any entries not following the YouTube community guidelines will be disqualified. Personal data from the giveaway will not be used or shared in any way, shape, or form. So, having now said that, you, sir, what would
Yes.
you like to do for this giveaway?
I have a number written down. I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to put it underneath my Silver Heist sticker so you can't see it.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a number written down. How many people we have watching? 28?
Something around there, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to, it's going to be a number. I'm about to type the range in. So let me type the range in. So give me 1 second. Pick a number. Okay, so it's going to be a number, but the number has significance because it is the jersey of my favorite Red Sox pitcher between the number of 30 and 50. Go.
All right. And then when Heist, when you see it, you're going to have to tell them when to stop.
Yep. I don't see anything. Here we go.
Yeah, they're going to start.
Oh, we have it.
Who'd
We
you
can do
get?
stop.
All right. I'll type stop.
Okay. Let me show you. Pedro Martinez, number 45.
Number 45. So C-Rod got that one.
Yep,
That's who I
C-Rod.
see.
That's
So,
who I saw too.
so C-Rod, do me a favor, C-Rod. Make sure you send me an email. I'm going to take this off. Congratulations, by the way, C-Rod, for winning tonight's sponsored giveaway. I will be giving you a gift that I got from Silver Heist. He's going to be sending me this 40% Kennedy $50, and I will be sending it to you. So, C-Rod, make sure you send me your mailing address so you could reach me at stackingstormtrooper@gmail.com. So let me write C-Rod $50. Okay. Very nice.
All right.
Very,
Awesome.
very,
Congratulations, C-Rod.
very generous. Yes, congratulations indeed. So getting back to a couple of the questions that I had for you, do you have a favorite piece that you own in terms of silver? Do you have like a favorite coin, a favorite round?
This is probably my favorite coin. This is a peace dollar.
Mm-hmm.
This is from my grandmother. So I got this when I was like 6. So when she passed away, she had 4 peace dollars that she gave to my family. So myself and 3 siblings each have a peace dollar.
Very nice.
So that's my best coin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then these 2 Morgan dollars.
Oh, those are nice.
Did those on the camera?
Yep.
Yeah. So I got these Morgan dollars off a third grader when I was in third grade.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I'm picturing you right now, like shaking down some kid on the bus stop. Oh,
That was Silver Heist in third grade. So
Silver Heist taking stuff back then. Yeah,
I'm not
well,
sure. I think I gave him fair market Twinkie value.
hey, look at that. Yeah, having this Twinkie. Silver Heist takes it and bolts.
It's like
At least you did. At least you did that when you were in third grade. Again, like
right,
instead of being an adult, man, that would be.
right.
Those are awesome.
Yeah,
I
they're in pretty nice shape.
They are. I only have a few. I would say like five total between Morgans and Peace dollars.
One's an O too.
Oh, nice.
One's an O. So 1888 plain and 1889 O for New Orleans.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I just learned too that that New Orleans was, I think, our first mint. I think I learned that on somebody else's stream.
Yeah. Was that Yankee? Was that a trivia question? Someone asked a trivia question for the
I think
contest.
it was on. I think it was on TB.
Oh yeah, he does trivia. Yeah, it's probably talking bullion.
So
yeah.
Here, let me bring this camera. Those are nice, dude. And
Yeah,
the one from your grandma is awesome. How come you I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. I ended up putting my silver Morgans and Peace dollars in capsules. I know it doesn't matter because I mean they've.
I didn't know about capsules, when I was 8. I knew about paper flip.
Yeah,
things,
but I mean,
like that.
but even now,
yeah,
I'm just thinking like
right
because
it's too late.
I mean,
I cleaned this with polish when I was 7 years old. So
yeah, so you already did the damage. You know what? I remember my mother telling me, "Don't clean this coin," and I was looking at it, and it's it was still like blackish and dirty, and I like researched, and it was like toothpaste or something. So I took a toothbrush and toothpaste and went to town on it.
Sure.
I'm gonna look at it under a jeweler's loop to just see like how badly, if I scratched it up. But they say not to do that.
No, I think not.
I'm going to check real quick on the chat here.
Yeah.
Doctor Who is here. He's saying TYU. Barbara Carbone is here. Everybody say hello to Barbara Carbone. She says TYU. La Plata Peak. Let's see here. Mr. Olfink says La Plata Peak. Some CC's not bad. Mickey Robs Banks is here. Hey, Mickey Robs Banks, how are you? Let's see. Who else do we have here? West Coast Stacker is here. And we are going to probably do the, I would say, the third giveaway. So let me see. Let me get one thing here. We've got 26 watching right now. All right, so everybody, here's the deal. And I've said this on previous streams in the past. In order to win one of my giveaways, you have to not only be a subscriber and you have to be present and you have to be 18 years of age, but most of the time I will send you to view one of my previous videos, comment, like, and then I will usually ask a question. Those of you that are subscribed to my Stacking Stormtrooper newsletter, I tell you guys well in advance to give you time to just check out the video and to do all the things needed. So those of you that are not subscribed, you need to go to my website, stackingstormtrooper.com, and make sure you subscribe to my newsletter. And when you get the verification email, it should be sent to you immediately after you submit. Make sure you check your junk and spam folders as well as your promotions folders, because sometimes the verification email will go in there. But I highly recommend that you subscribe to my newsletter. I send out information once a week about the channel and upcoming events, featured guests, and giveaways. So this giveaway, I told you that you needed to comment on my big mistake video. Heist, did you happen to make that rookie mistake that I made?
No,
with
I
all those
did not.
tubes? No?
No, because
Good.
yeah, as you see, I don't have
Yeah.
my precious peace dollar is not in a
Yeah.
plastic capsule.
Yeah, I fell for such a big rookie mistake. Those of you that didn't see that video, you should definitely check it out. If you're newer to stacking, you should definitely check it out because I'm trying to prevent people from falling into the same trap that I did. I purchased a bunch of capsules and tubes to store my American Silver Eagles because I wanted to keep them all nice and pristine, and it was a complete waste of money. Yeah, that was the video that I wanted a lot of people to watch.
And
Silver Heist
have
is saying it would be a big mistake to not watch the Stormtroopers videos. Hey, thanks, man. At first, I thought it was Yankee saying it's a big mistake to watch Stormtroopers videos, and I was just gonna drive up to Massachusetts or New Hampshire. Sorry, New Hampshire, and just
alone.
yeah. So everybody, you had to comment in my big mistake video, subscribe and like that video in order to be eligible. So without further ado, here we go. I am going to be using the random comment picker. And so let me do my share screen.
Okay,
And
don't forget your gloves
oh yeah, the gloves. I don't need them for this.
for random picking.
For random picking. I don't need them for this one.
Okay.
So this prize is for the two 90% George Washington quarters. So this random picker is going to take one lucky person from my video comment board, and the winner has to be present. So I'm going to select right now. Let's see. Who do we have? Blended whiskey. All right. Is blended whiskey in the house? Is blended whiskey in the house? If he is, he needs to say he is present. If not, we will choose another person. So, is blended whiskey here? La Plata Peak or my other moderators, have you happened to see him? I get my tubes from LCS whenever I make a purchase. I ask, do you have any spare tubes, and get them free every time. Ozzy, that's good that you have a good LCS like that. Mine are a bunch of jerks.
There's no blended whiskey
No
here.
blended whiskey here.
It's off camera. You can't see it.
Okay. All right, haven't seen him. All right, that's it. Going once, going twice. Next up, here we go. Picking another winner. And bleep, bloop, 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 bleep, bloop, bloop, bloop. You like those sound effects? Bleep, bleep, boop, boop. Oh my God. He won again. La Plata Peak. He's here. La Plata Peak wins again.
All right. Congratulations.
Wow. Congratulations, La Plata Peak. He was the winner of my grand prize, I think, during my 300 subscriber giveaway. So let me write that down. La Plata Peak. Peak gets the 2 quarters. Oh my God, I feel like my stack is all going to him.
That's his plan.
Way to go, La Plata Peak. Is he still here, though? That's the question. Yep,
yes.
There he is.
Yes.
There he is. I just saw him. He said, that's funny. Yeah, my retirement fund is going to him now. So, hey, La Plata Peak, nice job. Congratulations. Thank you for, supporting the channel and commenting on my videos. So congrats. So Silver Heist.
Yes.
What is your dream round series or coin series?
I really like the U.S. Mint when they have the old coins made new. Like I love like the gold Buffalo coin or the gold JFK coin. And I'm not even sure what they did with the Mercury. I know they made it palladium. I'm not sure if they've got a gold Merc or a silver Merc, but like I think that's just an awesome thing.
Awesome concept indeed.
Yeah. So that I would love that. And I thought I heard Sal reference something. I heard somebody reference maybe there was a set of like Mercury and Buffalo and maybe Standing Liberty. I'm not sure. So I think the U.S. Mint has some nice coins occasionally. Like I went all in on Apollo 11, and I would love to get the gold Buffalo. It's the best coin ever.
I know. Yankee's saying here he wants a gold Buffalo, and I do as well. And I feel like if any time to buy one would be like now, in my opinion. I mean, who knows where gold is going, right? It's such a gamble. You know, it's at 1277. The Buffalo has quite a nice premium on it because of the fact that it's 24 karat. But yeah, I mean, I really want one also. I don't know, man. Maybe Heist. I mean, maybe you could just go grab me one off of some third grader.
or maybe if Yankee and I do a meetup, maybe I can steal the cannon.
Dude, if you stole the cannon, I'd split it 50-50 with you. How's that sound? You steal it and then split it 50-50.
Ship half to you.
Yes. See, now you're talking.
Can you keep a secret?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
I could keep a secret. I could keep a secret.
It'd be what was the movie where they all talk? You know, where they, Goodfellas. Like, after you have the big heist, you can't talk about the heist.
That's it. Yeah, wearing the mink coats and the pink Cadillacs and
no mink
nope.
coats with stormtrooper hats on.
No.
Yeah, that would blow our cover.
Whoa! Look at this. Doctor Who says he has 6 brilliant uncirculated buffaloes that he got in 2006 for $625 a piece.
Wow.
Man, I am jealous. What would you say that he should flip that, Heist?
Yeah, but for what? That's sort of my problem. Like, I could flip silver for gold.
Yeah.
But like, what do you flip gold for? Gold for gold?
Gold for fiat. And go buy yourself something. I don't know.
Go buy more gold. Yeah, that's the weird part. What are you going to do? Throw it in your 401k? Put it into 401k?
Yeah, no, you don't want to do that. Hey, Yankee, question for you. Have you ever considered taking some of your Yankee Cannon Gold Eagles and trying to just kind of convert those into Buffaloes? Because I'm wondering, like, Yankee, you take like 1 or 2 of those Eagles, go to the local coin shop with that old dude who also likes to touch stuff barehanded, and get a couple of Buffaloes from him. You give him enough business. I'm curious if Yankee would do that. Yankee says nope. I did. What does this say here? Mr. Oldfang says I took 40 gold Eagles, 2 silver. Independent, I'm looking to trade my 2015 Ultra Relief Gold Eagle for silver. Yeah, see, there's a lot of people out there, Heist, that have that strategy of kind of going back and forth between the metals.
Yeah.
For me, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I
don't know if I would go back and forth. I think I'd go silver to gold.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. I think that my silver, if the price ever goes up, I really kind of do pay attention to that ratio.
Yeah.
What ratio number would make you switch from silver to gold?
I think I need to study the numbers more, but I know it's a big number now. So.
Yeah, it's 85-1 right now.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
You can't, I don't think you can hold out for some 2011, 35 or something.
No, that's never going to happen.
You got to pull the trigger at 55 or 60 or something.
That's exactly, I think that's my sweet spot as well. And I wouldn't trade all of the silver away, but I would do probably at least a third, I think, at that point. Aussie Alchemist is saying it depends on the ratio. He's saying 50-1. Independent says the ratio is way off to convert silver to gold. Yeah, but you know what? I don't have enough gold in my stack that I'm like, okay, I'm gonna bulk up now. I feel like my silver stack is getting a little bit too large. I know everybody says you can never have too much, but at the same time, it's like you start running out of places to store it. So and move with it.
Did you see the gift that Sal got? it was a piece of silver hidden in a book.
No, was that today?
A couple of few days ago. I mean, sometimes Sal does like 2 videos a day, but
Yeah, that guy's an animal.
he got a gift from Nautical Silver and someone else. I think Nautical made it, so it was a cool little statue of Lincoln in silver. But
Oh,
then they also took like this Civil War book and cut out the pages like Shawshank Redemption,
yep.
and they hid
Put
it
the gun in
inside the
it.
book.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
they hid the silver in the book, so it's cool.
That is awesome. I have to look at that video. I want to check it out. Did you have, if you're talking gifts, you see that gift that Yankee got from Lev Chris? He
Oh, the
got,
gold.
oh
Yeah.
my God. And Yankee was just kind of joking around with him and then saying, like, hey, can you spare some of that gold? And then Lev Chris sent it to him and he said, never joke with the Norwegian.
Well, I
Um,
was tempted to leave a comment in that video saying, "Hey, Lev,
yes,
how about a little gold?" But
yes,
I just figured everyone would pile on.
exactly. Exactly. I subbed him immediately. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I got to become friends with him.
You never know.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Either him or Laura Blade.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lev is a great guy. Paranoid philosopher is saying. Um, so let me ask you this: do you have any? Oh, how should I put this? Do you have any like one story in particular that stands out to you the most with all of your stack? Like, because sometimes people have like an awesome story of like their grandfather sitting them down on their knee and like giving them a coin or something. Like, do you have any stories that like of one piece in particular that you remember fondly and want to share or
I'm all about stories.
share one?
That's the whole
Share
thing.
one. I
The whole
know.
thing is that I mean, because it's not a huge collection from my childhood, but like every coin has like a story,
Hmm.
and it's and the decades are going, so my memory is fading. But not only did this kid give me $2 million for a fair trade, I also have two seeded Liberty quarters, which I think I got off the same kid. But this sort of sticks in my memory more than the seeded Liberty quarters. Seeded Liberty quarters are like extra fine or nicer. They're really good. So like almost everything I have a story. I mean, this is a story, a modern story. So I traded with Silver Baggins. I mean, Silver Dragons.
Yeah, it's hard.
I,
A lot of us
I
have to train ourselves
I traded
how to train a dragon.
I traded Coin Hunted 40% coins for this.
Hmm.
So in a way, this cost me $12.50,
Hmm.
2 ounces of poured silver, but it's really,
Of
$50
course, of course.
$50 worth of stuff, but I only paid $12.50 for it. So
Right.
that's kind of a cool story.
Was it you that did that?
Yeah, so
That
yeah,
was your thing. How did I pay the 12.50? Right. That's right.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Which
was a
is a
good. That's a good hook.
which is a good video, and people watch the story, and then where's my camera? They watch a story, and then as soon as I do the punchline, then it goes down like that.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it's all right though. But it's a funny thing. It's like, how did I spend 12.50 on this
two
3 ounce
ounces,
or 2 ounce bar?
yeah. So
Um,
I try and have stories instead of just you know, this is what I this is what I bought, or let me drop a $500 box of halves in front of you and see what
hmm
I get. It's
hmm
nicer if there's a story to it. So this is my next unwritten story is my next box. I've got these proof coins right on the end. So
That's awesome.
they're not silver, but I got something.
What do you do with those proofs?
I just hoard them.
Okay.
I mean, I only found a couple so far, but I have literally 6 in this box.
So let me ask you something. Those proofs, okay, is that
Yeah.
from people that get those sets from like the government mint that come in like the plastic, the
Yeah.
plastic sleeve and it's got like one of each coin from a specific year and they just what are they just cutting them out and then spending them?
Well, this is the fact that I have 6 of these in the same box means that I think someone passed away and
Oh, somebody else didn't
their
know,
nephew just
right, didn't
busted
know any
them out,
better.
or they fell on really hard times and they spent them. I
Right,
mean,
right.
but I kind of think it's the next generation. They just don't know what
They don't know what they've got.
their uncle or their
Dude,
grandfather has.
yeah, and we'll think about this too. And I was talking to somebody recently at work. You know, before I even knew about stacking precious metals, specifically silver, and then constitutional silver, I used to take my what do you call it? My, you know, change jars and just go to the Coinstar machine at the grocery store and just dump it all in there.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, oh man, I wonder how much I, you know, dumped over the years, because once I started learning about, you know, constitutional silver, I was like, huh, let me go check my you know, change jar right now. And I pulled out a whole bunch. I was like, oh my God. So whenever I get change, I'm always looking at the dimes and the quarters. I'm always looking.
It's really hard to find them in change. I mean, I've in over 20, 30-year period, I've probably found 2 quarters and 2 dimes just in pocket change, but it's two, you know. So this is kind of a cool shilling I got from International Stacker and like a giveaway, not the
Okay.
Mega Gaw. But I have to do some more research on this, but I'm pretty sure England went from like 92% like sterling to 50%. And I think it happened right around this time. So I think this is 50%. So I think the lesson in this is that the US held on to 90% until 64. Canadians held on to 80% until like 68. But the Brits, they dropped it to 50% in the middle of World War II and never recovered, you know? So, I mean, I think we kind of escaped World War II, you know, at least without having to rebuild our country, you know? So I think the cost of defending themselves and rebuilding their country, they never got their silver back.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That is a cool coin. I don't really have any foreign. I don't have any foreign silver.
And this is King,
I mean,
King George VI. Yeah.
I mean, I do. I mean, I have pandas and kooks and stuff, but like I'm
Right, but
talking
not the
stuff
old
like
stuff.
that. Correct.
Yeah, the spending.
Yep.
The
Like
spending silver.
correct. Like you see international going around to all these different spots and picking up tons and tons of you know, different coins, and I don't know anything about that stuff. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we're going to do the grand prize now. So
Cool.
I just want to see who is here. And we still have 24, 25 people watching. So everybody, before we get to it, I'm going to read the giveaways and policies just one last time. And then we're going to get right to the contest. So it must be 18 years of age to participate. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. YouTube is not a sponsor nor involved in the giveaway. All of the items given away are gifts from the Stacking Stormtrooper to the winners. I will explain any rules of the giveaway in the video or during the live stream. To participate, you must be a subscriber, comment, like the video to avoid this big mistake when stacking American Silver Eagles. You must be present during the live stream to claim the prize, and any entries not following the YouTube community guidelines will be disqualified. Personal data from the giveaway will not be used or shared in any way, shape, or form. So that is that. Now that I got that out of the way, everybody, Yankee Stacking saying, snooze fest. Yeah, but I just want to, you know, be extra cautious. YouTube has been cracking down on the contests and giveaways lately. So the grand prize, everybody. I'm going to turn this around to show you. All right. Here we go. All right, everybody. So the grand prize, I'm just going to shift everything down. All right. Grand prize is not only the limited sticker that Alex Coin Roll Hunter, yep, the gloves, no gloves thing, that he and I collaborated on this, and Yankee and I had the whole debate, but I only have like 20 of these, so the grand prize winner will get one of these. They will also get my channel sticker.
Cool.
Yep. I got to show that. Oh, all my army is falling down. Okay, so you get my channel sticker. And again, my logo already changed, so these are going to be gone soon. All right. And then lastly, the other night I was showing the coin off, and I changed my mind, everybody. It's still 1 ounce of silver. I was showing off a Niue coin, and people were trying to guess what it was, and I'm going to do that for my 500th subscriber giveaway. But so here we have. Let me try to do that. We've got the Queen here, Queen Elizabeth. This is 2 pounds. And I'm going to flip it around. A nice, shiny, it's hard to see, it's a little blurred, Britannia. All right. There we go. So we got a Britannia. Okay. Look at that niceness. Never touched by human hands, at least not to my knowledge. It's in the airtight.
Great. It's a nice one.
Yeah, so everybody, here is your opportunity to win. Okay, so the question is this. Okay, those of you that are subscribed to my newsletter, I told you that you needed to watch the Big Mistake video, and you needed to be able to answer a question and pay attention to the video. So the question is this. When I say go, all of you are going to have to type the answer. In my Big Mistake video, I started to show how large of a mistake I had made. And the question is, if I could type in this thing. Okay, there we go. The question is this. How many red tubes do I have? Go. How many red tubes did I have for my American Silver Eagles? How many red tubes did I have? And stop. I see it already. I see it already. I see it. And this person was the fastest. And the winner, I see, and Heist, you were eligible too. I don't know if you were trying, but I saw this person first. Bam, C-Rod. C-Rod, congratulations.
For 10?
Yeah.
That's what, yeah, I see him too.
And, dude, he won the $50, and now he won the Britannia.
Wow. Score.
Yeah, I don't have people disqualified if they already won
No, that's cool.
prize. So
when you did that video, I thought you were gonna go into Sesame Street and say, one tube.
Oh,
two tubes.
I was looking all over YouTube for the count, and I couldn't find any footage.
Wanted to mimic him or actually drop him in?
I was gonna drop him in B-roll.
All right.
But I couldn't find him just doing 1, 1, 1, 2, 2. Yeah, I couldn't find it.
Maybe Sesame Street has scrubbed it because of copyright infringement.
Possibly.
You're busted.
Yeah. C-Rod, congratulations, though, buddy. And make sure you shoot me an email, stackingstormtrooper.com. stackingstormtrooper@gmail.com, C-Rod. And I could get your mailing address, and I'll have the stuff out to you. Once I get the 50-cent piece from Silver Heist, I'll have that out to you. So why don't we open it up, Mr. Heist, to the audience and allow them some Q&A. By the way, everybody, please make sure that you are subscribed to Silver Heist. Please make sure that you are subscribed to me. And please make sure you're subscribed to everybody else in the chat room, all right? We all want to kind of grow in here together. This is a great community. I was following one Silver Stacker's channel for a while, and I was supporting him. And when I just started getting into YouTube and was in my infancy with I still am. I'm only 2 months in. But I was asking him, hey, do you mind checking out one of my videos? He was like, hey, stop self-promoting, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I just wanted your feedback is all. The guy was, he turned me off right away. And then as soon as I dropped...
Sorry about that.
Yeah, but you redeemed yourself, and I allowed you on the show.
Yes, no.
But it turned me off, too, especially that I would always attend this guy's live streams, and I was giving him some super chats because, and he was a younger guy. But then I
Sure.
ended up going to, I think it was in Silver Dragon's channel, and I hopped in there, and immediately La Plata Peak, he was like, "Whoa, Stacking Stormtrooper, that's a great name. I'm subbing to you." And then all of a sudden, everybody started subbing me that night. And I was like, "Oh
Yeah.
wow, that's how supportive people should be."
Sure.
So I dumped that guy, and so now anytime people come on here, I'm like, sub everybody. Who cares?
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Now, my biggest night was I co-hosted with Yankee on Coast to Coast when Mr. Dragons was banned, and so I had a huge amount of subs that night.
Yeah, that was a good opportunity for you for sure. So we have some. Let's see if we have any questions in here. I've got to tap out and get ready for my video. Have a great night, guys. Independent, take it easy, my friend. Silver Wolverine just showed up. You just showed up now. You missed the grand prize. C-Rod is the big winner of the night. Let's see. Glad John Cooper signed that extension, Guido Stack, and take care, Indy. Hello, App Stack. Yeah, I've been on streams like that. We need to support each other. King's Coin says, yeah, man. I was so turned off. There's, you know what? There's a lot of people, not a lot, but there are a couple people in this stream who every once in a while I'll go and I'll lurk in that other guy's live streams just to see what he's even talking about. And once in a while I'll see a couple people in here that are on his channel, and I was like, oh, if they only knew like how he really was. I was disappointed in him. Again, I was just looking for some feedback, and he took it as I was trying to self-promote, and that's not at all the way I am. OGP needs some subs, folks. Guys, sub OGP, please. Off-grid power. Precious metals update. Yeah, he says, yeah, we do need to support each other, King's Coins. Excellent stream. Thanks for the gaw, Paranoid Philosopher. You're welcome. A rising tide lifts all boats, says Yankee. Yankee's been one of my biggest supporters as well. Silver Wolverine, are you asking whose channel? Like, who was the guy that was kind of saying, like, take it easy on that self-promotion?
No names.
No, I wasn't going to give the name.
Yeah,
I wasn't
no
going
hints.
to.
No
That's
hints.
why I wasn't going to hint either. That's why I said, oh, yeah, I'll see him every once in a while. But I didn't,
That's okay.
I wasn't going to tell who it was. Who is it? We won't tell, says Precious Metals Update. No, I'm not going to say it. But do you guys have any other questions for myself or Silver Heist before we start wrapping up? We're approaching. We're about an hour and 15 minutes in right now. C-Rod says he appreciates all the subs. C-Rod definitely appreciates the 50-cent $half piece and the Silver Britannia. You lucky guy.
Yeah, it's great.
It doesn't seem like we have any questions right now. Heist, do you have any questions for me?
Can we talk about Star Wars?
Now, this is where we see all the viewers take off.
No, this is where we lock them in.
Oh, I don't know.
Half hour of talking.
No, what I'm saying, like, because I remember the night that
we're locked in. These 19 are staying. Let's
these
talk
19 are
episode
staying.
4. Yeah.
Well, Friday night too.
17.
Is it 17?
But they swear these 17 will stay if we talk about episode 4.
Yeah, we dropped.
These 14 will stay if we talk about Rogue One.
Oh, we went back to 18 now.
Okay, now let's talk about Rogue One.
And Guido Stackin's doing the puke face. Listen, Guido. Oh, man. I will say this. I didn't talk the other night too much about The Mandalorian. Somebody was asking me my thoughts on the trailer for...
I saw a thumbnail. I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, dude, it was a live stream. You don't need to necessarily go through that whole thing, but I mean, I was so excited for that. But The Mandalorian, it's going to be the first show that's filmed like a series, off of like a Star Wars character, and it's called The Mandalorian, and it's directed by Jon Favreau.
Okay.
So it's going to be good.
Is it going to be on Disney's streaming service?
I think so.
Okay.
And you know what? I think it's incredibly smart of them because they're going to get a whole ton of subscribers. Do you have Netflix by any chance?
I have Netflix, yes.
Okay. Did you ever see Narcos?
No.
So Narcos is the true story about Pablo Escobar. and the agents that took him down. I highly recommend it. It was great. But the one actor in that, I think it's Pablo Pascal, is his name, and he's playing the Mandalorian, and it just looks awesome. And if you're a Star Wars fan, I definitely recommend you just check out the Mandalorian trailer.
Cool.
Uh,
Have you ever been in a Turkish prison?
no,
Okay. Just
no.
checking.
Ozzy Alchemist is saying, did he do solo? No, he didn't. Yankee Stacking Allison, I really had a blast making that video. Let's see here. Are you going to see the new one, Heist? The new
Part
movie when it
9?
comes out? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think so. I mean, if they're putting this to bed, if this is a trilogy, I think it's worth seeing.
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3, I just hated, but I did at least see them.
Right.
So 7, 8, 9 would be worth it. I don't really think the new guy is as evil as Darth Vader, so I don't think he's as menacing nor
Are
as
you talking about
worthy.
Kylo Ren?
Yeah, Kylo Ren is not as good as character as Darth Vader. He's not as evil, and he's not worthy of redemption. So I really don't think he has that interesting a story.
I hear what you're saying. I think he's just a whiny little baby.
Yes. That's why I hated 7, and then 8 I hated more, but I still liked it ish. So I'd watch it just to put it to rest.
Yeah. I you know what though, they're gonna put to rest the first 9. And they definitely are going to continue on though with side stories and after quills and as there's just way too much money involved to not.
Yeah.
So they're going to continue on and on.
Frankly, of the outside of the original 3, I think the only other good one that I really like is Rogue One.
Yes,
Rogue One is just really awesome.
Rogue One was great. I also liked Force Awakens. Force Awakens number 5 is wait 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Sorry, number 7 is good.
It was good except for Kylo Ren.
Yeah,
I mean that's
yeah, totally.
I think everything else was okay or good, but he was bad.
Sure.
So
yeah, no. Did you happen to watch my countdown of the 10 Star Wars movies? Oh, okay.
I was good with it. I mean, it's hard for me to pick New Hope versus
Empire
Return
Strikes
of the
Back.
Jedi. Yeah. Well, yeah, Empire Strikes Back. Yes.
Yeah.
Part 2. I'd probably have to go with the original because it was just the first one. But the Empire is really like the perfect Act 2. I mean, it was just awesome. I mean, it was darker than all the others, in a good way, and moved the story in surprising ways. Talked about the Force. You learned more about it without over-explaining it and making it not believable.
Right.
So they built on it well.
Right.
So, then he just blew it with 1, 2, and 3. So,
let me ask you your theory about the Emperor, because in the trailer you hear the Emperor's laugh at the end. Do you think he's alive? There's a couple theories going around saying that the Emperor is, and this is whacked, that somehow when Darth Vader chucked him down the shaft, he somehow managed to live. Death Star blew up. He stayed within that chunk of Death Star that landed in the sea, and he's just been chilling for the last 30, 40 years, just waiting for the right time. That's one theory. The second theory is that he's figured out some sort of way where he can constantly kind of be reincarnated.
Okay.
And then the third theory is that he's a Force ghost.
Okay.
Oh, and then there's a fourth theory that it could just be flashbacks and holograms and stuff like that. I
would say if Ben Kenobi can do it, why can't the Emperor?
Yes.
That's
agree.
My deal.
I'm thinking he's a Force ghost too. If he's alive, I think that's bizarre. I just I'm curious.
I mean, the funny thing is, if they just remake Part 9 to be like Return of the Jedi, I'd be happy with it, because Indiana Jones Part 1 is great. Indiana Jones is Part 3 because they tell the same story. You have German villains, you got the same sidekicks, and it's the same structure. So if Episode 9 is she and Kylo are twins, like Luke and Leia, and the Emperor wants to kill the girl, and her twin brother defends her, just like Darth Vader did, and sacrifices herself. It'd be the same story, and I would accept it.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, but I don't really think Kylo Ren has gone on a journey like Darth Vader, being that evil.
Do you think he'll die? Kylo? Do you think like Rey or somebody's going to kill him, end him once and for all? I mean, I think it's got to be Rey.
I think the Emperor might kill him. I mean, that's my theory: is that he's going to defend his sister, and the Emperor will kill him, or the Emperor, or he'll get hurt, killing off the Emperor.
Hold on, though, Rey, isn't his sister.
Well, what if she is?
Well, that's the thing. Like, some people are saying that she's some people are saying Rise of Skywalker. They're thinking it's her, that she actually happens to be somehow a Skywalker.
Right.
I was thinking that, but now a lot of people are saying, and I thought this was interesting, that similar to like Jedi, right? Because Luke Skywalker, they were saying that he was the last Jedi, and Jedi was an order, right, of these protectors. But now that Luke was the last Jedi and he is now gone, the Rise of Skywalker basically is the rise of like a new form of Jedi, a stronger Jedi, a Skywalker type Jedi. So it's going to be like replacing Jedi, and it's going to become a Skywalker.
I mean, it's possible, because I mean, if she is not from the bloodline, but it shows that an ordinary person can become great, then perhaps that's where they're going. And so she could be the Rise of the Skywalker if she's a citizen. She could be Rise of the Skywalker if she learns her heritage and she is a Skywalker.
Right.
And Kylo Ren could be rising as a Skywalker and discover the good side.
Yeah.
And he could redeem himself. So those are the three that can rise.
Possibly. I like LaPlata's...
what's he thinking?
La Plata Peak is saying here, if Darth Maul could survive being cut in half, Palpatine could survive a 10-story fall. And I said also don't forget Snoke, because Snoke was chopped in half. That guy Snoke, what a joke. What a weird old man.
Yeah, see, when people make references to episode 1, 2, and 3, I don't even know what they're talking about. Because I watched them once and I hated them so much.
Snoke was in
the newer
7
ones.
And 8.
I know, so Snoke was in the newer ones. But when people make reference to like the other villains from the old days, right. I'm like, yeah, those don't interest me. I watched them once and I threw it away.
Mr. Olfang is saying the little boy who got the ring. I think that little boy who got the ring is a little cheese ball. And yeah, I remember he was like at the end he was sweeping and he like kind of just does the force and like the broom just comes to him. I thought that was kind of cheesy. So any other last questions, people in the chat right now for either I just see somebody saying thanks, Novus. Trouble just arrived. There he is, Novus Stacker. Okay, I didn't see him creep in here. What's going on, Novus? How are you, my friend? Let's see. So, guys, do you have any questions for Silver, Heist, or myself? Because we're gonna probably wrap up in the next 5 minutes or so. Yankee's like, no, Novus lives. Ozzy says, put those gloves on and you will get his full attention. No, I don't see any other questions coming up here. So, hey, hi, Karis Ravenhill. How are you? So, hey, Heist.
Yes.
We're gonna wrap.
Cool.
I just wanted to thank you so much for coming on tonight. I had a blast with you, man.
Yeah, great. I enjoyed it too. Thanks for the opportunity.
Oh, of course. And definitely got to do this again sometime.
Someday I'll have my own stream, and then I'll invite you onto my stream.
That would be fantastic, dude. If I could do it, you could do it.
Yes.
So, Heist, I will look for that mail from you. Once I get that, I'll send that off to C-Rod and everybody else. I'll start sending your stuff out tomorrow. Please make sure that you give me a like on the stream tonight. Make sure you subscribe to Silver Heist. His channel is down below in the description. And remember to keep stacking, keep prepping. Long live the Empire.
Long live